Hello and welcome back. We have some important news, such as the Indians are facing an additional 28% tax on crypto. So the Goods and Services Tax, the GST Council, is actually considering bracketing crypto investments in the same category as like the lotteries, the casinos, race courses, and betting. Now, according to a report, the GST Council considers bracketing those investments, and it is continued that the council had set up law committee task with looking at this proposition and coming up with a rate that would actually be acceptable to the council. Now, CNBC reported that the sources told law committee that it would be looking at various aspects of crypto, including its use as payment methods for goods and services and the angle of crypto exchanges based in the countries acting as intermediaries. Now, as for the report, it stated now the crypto exchanges sell cryptos from foreign exchanges to people in India, so this is a service, and currently this is at 18% GST slab and classified as intermediary service. Now, post the discussion, the law committee and the service is likely to be classified under a different head under the list of services, where it could attract 28% GST if agreed upon by the law committee, fitment committee, and the GST council. Now, the India and its litany of crypto taxation. So it previously reported that India was working to extend its crypto taxations to include gains made from decentralized finance activities. Now, the report stated that India's board of direct taxes had been talking to experts on how it could actually be implemented. Now, other than that, the country had also introduced a 30% taxation on all crypto gains, and the law does not allow for deductions on losses, meaning that all traders would be adversely affected, of course. In our other news, El Salvador is doubling down and buys 500 Bitcoin after the dip. Now, El Salvador Nayib Bukele declared the country's largest Bitcoin purchase to date in the middle of that terrible crypto market fall. Now, he announced in a tweet on Monday saying El Salvador just bought the dip. Average price around $30,744 for 500 coins. Now, according to a tweet from President Nayib Bukele, El Salvador purchased a wild Bitcoin dip with a 500 BTC buy at the average of 30,000. Now, the complete purchase is $15.3 million to be added to El Salvador's Bitcoin reserve, and that reserve right now is 1,620 BTC and is currently to be valued at $49.5 million, with the current price of Bitcoin hanging around $30,000 from the highs of 67,000. Now, Bitcoin did have a flash crash and hovers around 30,000 support level. The well-known pro-Bitcoin president has a history of buying big sums of Bitcoin at dip buying opportunities. Now, it stated the following day that Bitcoin would be accepted as legal money, and Bukele said that El Salvador has bought the dip for another 150, bringing the total reserve around 550 Bitcoin on the same day that the price fell from 51,000 to 43,000. Now, President Bukele of 2021 increased the nation's Bitcoin reserve on September the 20th, when Bitcoin fell to 45 to 50,000 highs. And in an announcement from Bukele, the nation state managed to actually acquire another 150. Then on October 28th, Bukele announced another smash of 420 Bitcoin after the price dropped to 58,000 from the previous high of 67,000. Now, the warning of this, despite this, either way, International Monetary Fund about the risk of adopting Bitcoin lender tender, the Central American country purchased it many times and taking advantage of price drops. Now, the Salvadorian president actually said that the acquisition of 150 coins on December 7th, 2021 at an average price of 48K. In the week leading up to this, it purchased 100 on Black Friday. Now, the Salvadorian government has been spending gains in numerous infrastructure development projects since Bitcoin became legal tender, and stated in mid-October that $4 million from the income of their Bitcoin trust would be utilized to build a new veterinary hospital in San Salvador. Crypto market cap clashes over 50% to around 1.4 trillion. Now, the market capitalization of cryptos fell more than 50% to $1.4 trillion as the Federal Reserve raised interest rates by 50. Now, Bitcoin tumbled to a 3-month low on the trading section on Monday, and it's its lowest level since July of the 21st. Now, the market capitalization of the top 500 assets has fallen more than 50%. And data from CoinMarketCap showed that the current crypto market cap is around 1,406,774,000. So Bitcoin's correlation with the Nasdaq Composite, a gauge of large U.S. tech companies, has reached its record highs as well. And probably the most top news, crypto exchange Binance is actually suspending withdrawal of Terra Luna and UST stablecoins. Now, the DPEG with the US dollar has created a storm on Satoshi Street, and earlier today, the UST price dropped to a low of 0.60 cents or $60, or I'm sorry, 0.60 dollars, depegging by a staggering 40% from the dollar. Now, this has resulted in a massive liquidations of the UST as well as Terra's native crypto Luna. Now, as of the past time, Terra Luna has down by 60%, slipping under $25 for the first time since September 2021. In the wake of the developments, Crypto Binance announced that it's actually temporarily suspending the withdrawal of Luna and UST coins. They said, quote, "Withdrawals for Luna and UST tokens and Terra Luna network were temporarily suspended on the 10th of May 2022 at 2:20 a.m. due to a high volume of pending withdrawal transactions. This is caused by network slowness and congestion, and Binance will reopen withdrawals for those tokens once we redeem the token to be stable and volume pending withdrawals has reduced. We will not notify users in the future announcement. We apologize for the inconvenience." Now, the Luna Foundation Guard starts liquidating its bitcoins. Now, its real test for Terra Luna's parent organization, the Luna Foundation Guard, has started liquidating its Bitcoin reserves to buy UST and bring stability back to this as well. And they said, quote, "The Bitcoin address of Luna Foundation has just transferred 28,205.5 Bitcoins to Binance, and the balance of the address is zero now." Now, the address referred to as 42,530 Bitcoins out earlier today, and then transferred 28,205 in. So, however, an updated Luna Foundation Guard notes that it started to loan its Bitcoin reserves to MMs. It added, "Last clip withdrawn by the LFG was 37k Bitcoin. Similar to the last deployment, it has been loaned to MMs. Very little of the recent clip has been spent, but it's currently being used by UST." Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me. Subscribe, drop a comment, and get your latest crypto news.